Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kilee, and today I'm going to be taking you along with me to prep for my Halloween party. I'll be sharing some super simple spooky recipes and treats, as well as decorating for the party, and lots of tips and tricks along the way. So get excited because we're jumping right in with some pumpkin carving hacks. So we are about to carve our pumpkins for our Halloween party. So I've got the girls out here, got some brown paper out.
Hi. Hi.
I'm going to show you guys what I have in the pumpkin carving kit, and we're going to give you guys a couple hacks for carving pumpkins as well. So I picked up these spoons from Dollar Tree, and they come with little knives. Obviously the kids aren't going to use the knives. But then we also have a couple cookie cutters. I'll show you guys how to use those to make pumpkin carving a little bit easier. We've got our marker to draw our faces. We've got a hammer. That's for the cookie cutters. And then we've got some spoons and stuff to our scooping. So we're gonna start by taking out the guts. So I'm about to carve out what we need to take out the guts. So I always scoop out from the bottom and make our holes in the bottom. It's just so much easier, and then you don't actually need to keep that part because you can just put the candle right on the bottom and set the pumpkin on top of it. A really good hack for doing pumpkins is to get a cookie cutter, careful, and hammer it in there, and then it makes like the perfect already cut out thing. Here's the other eye we did with the heart, and so it's gonna have two heart eyes. So, like I mentioned, we're having a brunch Halloween party, so one of the things I'm definitely gonna be making is the 2-ingredient pumpkin donuts. Now, I don't have a donut mold, so I'm gonna make 2-ingredient pumpkin donut holes, but they're so good and they're so simple. All you need is spice cake mix and pumpkin. Now this is just jarred pumpkin, I just had extra, so I put it in here. I ain't out here making my own pumpkin, okay? But we're gonna just mix this together, put it in the 350-degree oven for like 20 to 30 minutes, and boom, you have pumpkin donut holes. You can roll them in cinnamon and sugar, which is what I'm gonna do. You can make a really simple icing with them with confectioner sugar and milk or water, and it's so easy, so simple, and so good. So let's make some really quick pumpkin donut holes. These little pumpkin donuts, cakes, donut holes, whatever you want to call them, are so good. They literally don't even need cinnamon, sugar, or icing because they're so moist. I don't really like that word, but I can't think of a better one. You're more than welcome to make them however you want though. Either way, they're super easy and super great. They take about 30 minutes to bake, and the batter is really thick, but it's a really easy recipe because, like I said, 2 ingredients, and I can get down with that. The next recipe I'm gonna make is Witch's Brew brownies. Another super easy one, and the kids can help too. First, make a box of brownies however you want. I like to add applesauce to mine in place of oil and buttermilk in place of water, but you do you, boo. Next is the fun part. Take whatever candy, sprinkles, Halloween treats you have around and put them on top. I love using these little eyeballs, so obviously I had to add those. And it's Witch's Brew, so you can put anything and everything you want on the top. Then bake it just like normal. It makes a festive, simple brownie that kids will love. And just keep an eye on the candy. I just realized this time that M&Ms kind of change color after being in the oven. Up next is a non-sweets 2-step recipe to make some yummy mummies. All you need is hot dogs and crescent rolls. I cut the crescent rolls into strips and wrap them all along the hot dogs like you would wrap a mummy. Not that I've ever done that, but then you bake them until the crescent dough is done. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Not bad at all. You can serve them with whatever dipping sauce you have. You know, in my house, we just all like ketchup, I guess. And these are super easy for like Halloween night before you go trick-or-treating, or a little party, or any kind of festive meal. If you're new here, my name is Kilee. I'm 30 years old and my middle name is really Rainbow. I'm the type of mom who always buys Halloween candy just for herself, shows up to school, drop off wearing a messy bun, and if you haven't noticed, holidays are kind of my thing. I make YouTube videos about motherhood, DIYs, home decor, and what it's like to be me, someone who's slightly domestic and really relatable. I have 2 daughters who are 4 and 9 and a husband who works in the oil field, which means he's hardly ever here, y'all. Sometimes my kids eat frozen pizza 2 days in a row, and I'm only a Pinterest mom if it can be done in like less than 15 minutes. So if you can relate to any of that and you're not subscribed, hopefully you will. Another simple treat is chocolate covered pretzel ghosts. I took some baking chocolate, melted it over the stove like double boiler style, and then dipped the tops in chocolate. I recommend getting a glass bowl and melting the chocolate over boiling water if you don't actually have a double boiler, because it stays the right consistency and doesn't harden like it does in the microwave. It's way easier to work with. Once you've dipped your pretzels, I add little eyes on them, of course, because I love the eyeballs. Honestly, I'm adding eyes to everything at Halloween. It's the simplest way to make it sweet and spooky. And it takes like no time, which is what I'm here for. Up next, I'm going to be making some Mummy Rice Krispie treats. Feel free to make your own Rice Krispie treats from scratch, babe, but y'all know I'm a Pinterest mom with a time limit, so I just bought some already made Rice Krispie treats from the Food Lion. With the same white melting chocolate I've been using, I made little lines across them with a fork. You could definitely like pipe this too if you're looking for a more precise look, but I'm all about time and efficiency, and I really think that this still came out good. Added some little eyeball candies, and voila, you have Mummy Rice Krispie treats. Up next, I'm going to be showing you some no cooking necessary treats. These are perfect for school parties where you have to send something packaged, or if you need a healthy alternative, or just something super simple. First, I use little Jello cups to make little Frankensteins, and mandarin orange cups and actual little mandarin oranges to make little pumpkins. Super simple, and all you have to do is put some little faces on there with a marker. You can also use cheese sticks or white pudding cups to make little ghosts, and you look like mom who just won Mom of the Year. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, I want to tell you what you'll be seeing after all this Halloween is over. I can't believe this is the last Halloween video. Coming up is basically Christmas. Well, sort of. I am going to be posting a Thanksgiving video showing you guys our Thanksgiving dinner. It's going to be a really fun day where I show Thanksgiving charcuterie, outfit ideas, and just some fun stuff to get you in the mood for Thanksgiving. And then we're gonna fall headfirst into Christmas for sure. I'm gonna be sharing a bunch of decorating videos, the porch, the outside, some gift wrapping with me, just a lot of stuff. So get excited. I cannot wait to go through another holiday season with you guys because it's my favorite. An easy, no-bake way for breakfast or brunch to become a little spooky treat is to add some of those cheap plastic vampire teeth into the donut. They make cute little monsters and they're super festive. And of course, I added eyeballs. Once everything had set and was hardened back to chocolate, I transferred it all to this cute pumpkin tray. It's super easy to just throw these out on a tray for a party or a get together and call it a day. Everyone's gonna think that you spent like all afternoon doing this, and really, it only took about an hour. So if I can do it, so can you. Okay, now it's time to move on to the real treat for adults. I'm definitely the kind of friend who has adult beverages at any kind of gathering, so you can count on that from me. Today I'm making a fall Aperol Spritz. I love April. It's 1.5 ounces of April, some champagne, and some apple cider. I love this recipe because it's light, flavorful, and not overly sweet. If you've never had April, it's amazing. It has a great zesty orange taste, and it pairs really well with apple cider. Super simple, great for brunch too, and super easy to make. Since our party's gonna be outside, I thought I would bring y'all along while we clean outside first. First, I gotta get up these leaves. Gotta love fall when the trees throw a tantrum and drop their leaves all at once just because it was 50 degrees out for one night. I can't relate. Anyway, we used the blower to suck them up. I know, that sentence sounds a little bit off, but you know, our leaf blower can actually turn into a leaf sucker too, apparently. Whatever, I guess I'll take it. So here is Erica doing the most this morning, sucking up all the leaves. So shout out to her because it looks like she's vacuuming the grass. Cadence actually offered to blow off the porch for me, so check her out doing that. She did a great job. So I was really impressed that she offered to do it, so claps for her. I'm really happy about that. It's the small wins in motherhood, right? Next, I gotta clean off the porch to make sure it looks all tidy for guests and then set up one of the tables. Our brunch party is on actual Halloween morning, but I love to have a trial run to set up everything to see how it goes. So please let me know what you think and what you feel about the vibe that we're going for here. So since I'm going to be moving on to the next holiday pretty shortly after Halloween, I'm going to be using a lot of the Halloween decor that I had out front and on my porch and some in the house for the party. So I'm starting to kind of go through and see what I'm going to be using. So that is where a lot of this stuff came from. So if you've watched diligently the whole season, then you've probably seen some of this stuff before. Like I said, our party is on actual Halloween. We might as well just use what we have inside and kind of move it out and make it as grand as we can out here for brunch. So for our little brunch party, I was really going for a witchy kind of vibe. Not overly scary or kitty pumpkins and stuff, but almost like a spooky garden party, I guess. I can't wait to see it all set up. So make sure to head over to Instagram so that on Halloween you can see the finished product. Because I really feel good about it and I really liked how this turned out today. So I think it's gonna be really good. So if you have any questions about anything, please check the links down below. I know Halloween is quickly approaching, so you might only have a little bit of time left to get things, but Dollar Tree and Walmart are your friends, so go check it out. Is anyone else having a Halloween party this year? So I have these black plates, they're from the Dollar Tree. Then I have these napkins, they say creatures of the night. I have also these, which I think are part of, kind of the vibe. Then I have a big cauldron. I don't know what I'll put in here, but definitely something. So I have a lot more of this spooky fabric that I'm gonna put over the white linens, which is something I already own. And then I have spell books to go on the table. Those are from Dollar Tree. This spider web fabric from Dollar Tree. These are from Dollar Tree. These are from Christmas tree shops. And then I spray painted some candle holders black. Got a little skull. These bigger flowers and this are from Michael's. And then these little ones are from Dollar Tree. They're in a vase that is from, it's actually a picture, but it's from Walmart. So this is kind of like the setup of our table. I'd like to show you guys like the vibe of everything. It's gonna be a brunch, so there's gonna be like some breakfast food, mimosas, stuff like that. But like this is like the decor scheme. I kind of wanted to put it together just to see how it would look on the table. And a couple other things that I have are this little vase. He's like iridescent. That's from Walmart this year. I've got these tapered candles that I got from Christmas tree shops. Then I've got some of these. These are from Dollar Tree. I've got some different things like to put on my boards and stuff, like icing decorations. These skulls, these are from Dollar Tree. I actually have a bunch of these skulls. I think these came from like the Better Homes and Garden store or something last year. And I've got a bunch of these to put on some wine bottles or some vases that I'm also gonna pick up from Dollar Tree. I don't know if I have enough time to drink that much wine. I really haven't been drinking that much wine lately, so I don't have a ton. This skeleton garland, that's from Dollar Tree. So we're gonna do a big balloon garland. So I got the balloons from Amazon. They're just all black. And then somewhere in here, the Boo balloon banner. So like the primary colors are like gold and black and like, you know, the fuchsia kind of color. When you come out on my porch, you'll see I'm gonna have a table like over here for food and stuff. My bar cart's gonna be out here. And then we're also getting tables to go like in the middle of the yard. So that's what the linens will go on with the fabric, and like the centerpieces will go down here. Alright besties, well that is it for today. So I want to thank y'all so much for watching as always, and a happy spooky season. I've had such a fun time creating all of these videos this fall, and I have loved every second of it. I'm so excited for all the new friends who found me during this time, and I cannot wait to move on to the next holidays. So if you are sticking around, which I hope you will, I've got so much more holiday magic in store for you, and so many more easy Pinterest mom things to do, and tons of fun. So please follow me if you're not already. Go check me out on Instagram, and hey, if nobody's told you today, you're doing a great job. All right, y'all, happy Halloween.